she dark and shifty. Oh, so nifty. I'm just practicing my TikTok dances. Well, hello everyone. It's me, Christine again. And I've got something very new and exciting to share with you today. But first, life update, story time. As many of you guys know, there's something wrong with my face. Every day, I look in the mirror and I ask myself, why me? No, I'm just kidding. But I am having some unexplained reactions and swelling on the skin around my eyes, and it got so bad last month that I had to go to the hospital, and you can check out my other video for more fun information on that. Whatever it is, it has calmed down, so that's why right now I look normal. Since last month, I've seen a bunch of different types of doctors, one of them being a dermatologist, and we are trying to determine whether or not what was going on was a contact allergy. And to figure that out, I had to do what's called patch testing, which required them taping 90 different things to my back and telling me that I couldn't shower for 5 days, which wasn't that different from usual since quarantine began. I was a dirty holo for a week. It is a really cool way of testing what you might be allergic to. They put concentrated solutions of a bunch of different known allergens and write all these different numbers on my back, draw a grid, and I was basically a walking science experiment. What I did was contact allergy patch testing, which is not the same thing as a more general allergy test, like those ones where they might prick you and see where you flare up. From what I understand, that more common allergy test is for more environmental allergies like cats or pollen. But for suspected allergies of stuff that your skin might come into contact with, and it doesn't necessarily make you all sneezy and stuff, that's when they do patch testing. And then they'll put the 90 different solutions on your back and see what turns up. These different solutions include things like hair dye or dyes in blue jeans, fragrances, rubber, titanium dioxide, which is a common ingredient in eyeshadow, and stuff that's in skincare like vitamin E. And yes, I was very itchy and I wanted to rip the tape off, if you were wondering. The test confirmed that I am allergic to a few different metals, some of which can be found in makeup. I'm not gonna tell you which exact metals because you just never know who's out there and might be trying to kill you. Being allergic to metal wasn't news to me though, because I already discovered this 3 years ago when I did the exact same test. And I have not used any makeup products with those metals that I'm allergic to since I found out that I even had that allergy 3 years ago, so it's still a mystery, especially because I haven't really even worn makeup at all since quarantine began. I'm also not even sure that what happened to me and what might happen to me again is a contact allergy. That's just kind of what the dermatologist's expertise is in. So I am seeing other different types of doctors beyond just a dermatologist so we can try to get to the bottom of this. So in summary, as of today, I still don't know why my face hates me. And you're just gonna have to deal with simply au naturel. You know, because I can't take any risks. But good news is, what the patch testing did confirm is what I'm not allergic to. And guess what was on the test? Nail polish. Well, not literally, because they can't put nail polish on your back in the test because no one should put literal nail polish on their skin. That's not what it's for. But they did test for some of the more common ingredients found in nail polish bases and some of the pigments. It's like different types of acrylates or methyl something something. And the test results are in. Great news, everyone. This just in, science has confirmed that Simply Nailogical is not allergic to nail polish. Woo! Thank you! Thank you, God, Lord Jesus. But imagine if I was allergic to nail polish. The headlines would be like, nail blogger is allergic to nail polish. Doctor's orders, nail girl must stop wearing nail polish. Nail polish girl has 100 layers of allergies. Honestly, I am so relieved that I am not allergic to nail polish or holo. Thank God, because that just would have been it for me in 2020. Like, see y'all later, bye. I actually tried not wearing nail polish for 2 weeks just to see if it changed anything, and it didn't. Anyways, today is a celebration of the fact that I'm not allergic to nail polish, but also we're launching the new Holo Taco Multichrome collection. It's available right now at holotaco.com, or you can hit the link down below in the video description box. This new Multichrome collection is a transformative, color shifting formula made with multichromatic pigments that shift different colors depending on the angle of the light. These are nail polishes that you can apply normally. They are not powders or special gel polishes. If you can paint your nails, you can, I just hit myself in the face. If you can paint your nails, you can wear these. We've got 5 bold new shifty shades that are perfect for fall or any time of year you want to change your mood real fast. Like, man, she shifted. He shifted. In fact, they shift so much, I have trouble saying what color each of them are. And now I have no idea where I'm gonna fit them into my rainbow nail polish wall. Like, where do they go? Where do they belong? Is it green or is it purple? I don't know. I might have to rethink this organization and just redo it all over again. The box is also Little Miss Shifty. Who is she? We went for a sleeker look this time, and look, Multichrome. Or go home. And most of us are home these days, so what better to do with yourself than stay home and paint your nails? Man. Like usual, the collection box set is limited edition, so if you want this cool ass box, make sure to grab yours while you still can, as we don't make unlimited boxes. But the individual multi-chrome polishes will be restocked if we sell it. Now let's take a closer look at these shifty shades. Let's start with the box, not what's in it, but what is it? It's got a shifty exterior with raindrops inside. Why raindrops, you ask? Well, if something looks familiar, that's because this box was inspired by nail art I did a few years back. It's also the same manicure that Sophia recreated, so I guess it was a favorite that people remember. And then I recreated them again this year, but using only Holo Taco products. Well, almost all Holo Taco products, since technically I am using a matte taco that is not out yet. Oops. But we're working on it, and I'm hoping sometime next year. I will put this nail art video up on the Holo Taco YouTube channel soon, so you can go ahead and subscribe to that if you're not already. Now let's talk formula. These polishes are packed with special shifty multichrome pigments which, much like Holo, are pricey. I can't help it, it's just my taste in nail polish because I always want the best and I always want a lot of it. The polishes are $14 each and the multichrome collection set in the box is $70, which is 14 times 5, so basically you get the box for free. Because these are chrome-based pigments, they may show more imperfections in the natural nail because they are more reflective. So for example, if you have uneven nails with dents or ridges, it might be more obvious if you use a multichrome polish just over your naked nail. One way to make the final result appear smooth and silky is to use a smoothing base coat. So here I'm using Holo Taco's smoothing base, which is great for filling in little dents and ridges, which I have myself, in part from eczema and partly just from, being a hack with my nail tools, I admit. Also, fun fact, if you did not know, you can use peely base under smoothing base, and that helps create a smoother surface on which to apply multichrome polishes, and it still pops off. After a few days, I popped that combo off here, and you can see that smoothing base is the milky layer. So as long as you put smoothing base on top of peely base, then it will work. It does not work the other way around, in case you were wondering. Alright, back to the multichrome. All 5 shades are designed to be opaque in 2 to 3 coats. They will apply somewhat sheer on the first coat, but as with all multichrome polishes, I recommend building them up in thin coats rather than thick coats, or else you may see more brush streaks. So start with 1 thin coat, try to paint in nice even long brush strokes, and then by 2 coats you have great coverage, and I more or less use the 3rd coat as an opportunity to get the straightest brush strokes. That's not necessary, but I recommend it to get that perfect multichrome brush stroke for that super even chromy final finish. As always, seal it in with a nice thick coat of Glossy Taco to make it dry quicker and prevent your manicure from chipping. And bam, don't miss it because this is Mist Shift. Let's talk about the shades now. Is it purple or is it green? It's Mischief in a bottle. This one was very much inspired by cars, specifically the purple to green teal multichrome cars that I thought were so damn cool growing up. If you didn't know, my dad used to run an auto body shop, so when I was a teenager, I used to work there and sometimes help do things like prep wheels for painting. So I've always been really excited by custom car paint jobs and especially specialty paints like multichrome, which the car industry more often refers to as chameleon paint. Don't pop the clutch, don't miss that shift, and get your nails into gear with Mist Shift and watch them turn from bright green to purple. a real classic. Next up, we got Purple with Envy, and boring nails are jealous of how many colors this one can be at once because it's not just purple. She flips to pinkish red, and at extremes, sometimes it even looks gold. Like, look at that thumb. What the heck is that, man? If nail polish was an identity, this would be fraud. In some lighting, the shade also looks more indigo blue. Do you know how hard it is to name shades that are basically 4 colors at once? Okay, well, it's very hard. If you're already checking out with your cart before watching this whole video, well, blue ain't slick, cause I see you. This one's for all the deep blue lovers out there. It's like the heart of the ocean royal blue, but chrome and shifty, and much easier to get than a rock at the bottom of the ocean. It's predominantly an electric metallic blue, but it flips to a deep royal purple. I already love this one for winter. Next up, we've got Chameleon Coat, which will blend in with absolutely nothing because these nails are the opposite of camouflage. I feel like this shade is gonna get slept on because it's mostly green, but there is something just so edgy and interesting about the gunmetal shift in these. It's almost like a bit more neutral than the others, something a bit earthier, like an army green or an icy brushed gunmetal. Don't sleep on this one, guys. It's a silent winner. Last up, to round out the 5-piece collection, here's Cat's Evasion. A name of which you're probably like, cats want to escape things, so I guess they're shifty? Let me tell you a short funny story. I wanted to call this shade Tax Evasion, because that is just some real shifty business. Well, then the team thought maybe it wasn't the greatest idea to suggest that we were committing any financial offenses and basically dare the IRS or the CRA to audit us. So yeah, instead of Tax Evasion, we have Cat's Evasion, which is a predominantly deep magenta metallic that shifts a bit red and a bit purple and gold. Either way, the shift is so real that not even the tax man could catch it. And there you have it, our first Multichrome collection. And I'm so happy with how they turned out, the shades and the slick and silky formula. They're all kind of dark and shifty in their own way, which is perfect for fall or for upcoming Halloween. I will say, it is a real challenge to capture multichrome in a single photograph. And even on video sometimes, the lights just aren't at the right angle for showing the shift, so you really need to see these in real life to appreciate the degree of shiftiness that is just so much more impressive when you're the one wearing the nail polish and the shift is happening right before your eyes. Actually, speaking of swatches, some good news. You'll start seeing some more hands and nails apart from mine on the Holo Taco socials as we're bringing on a few swatchers. So that's really exciting to show our products on more people, get some diversity in skin tone, different nail lengths and shapes, and even just different lighting setups to really show the transformative nature of so many different Holo Taco polishes. Alright, now that you've seen the new shades, it's now time to have some fun. Do you love a nail polish but still want to explore your options? Just add a Holo Taco or a unicorn skin, and you know that was coming, didn't you? One of my favorite combos of all time has been a Holo Taco over a multichrome polish, because that way, in some softer lighting, you get the shiftiness of the multichrome, but then when the sunlight or the flash hits, the holo sparkles and it's just kind of like the best of both worlds. A dramatic undercoat shift and a blast of holo on top. Chef's kiss. Check this out. Gold flaky Holo Taco over Cat's Evasion. Yes. It is possible to make a multichrome holo, so both pigments combined into one bottle, but for our first multichrome formula, I really wanted to give you the pure shifty goodness in its true form, and then that way you have the freedom to choose whether you want to wear it on its own or with the Holo Taco, or a unicorn skin. I even tried one coat of Xyler and Menchie the Cat Holo Glitter over a multichrome, and what? Was not expecting this to look good, but it does. What the heck? Some of these combos are so good, I'm just gonna have to save them and add them to my peely bag for cataloging reasons, of course, and not because I'm a crazy person. Anyways, back to my face. New Holo Taco Multichrome collection available now, holotaco.com, or link down below. I hope you are as excited for it as I am, and as excited as I am to find out that I'm not allergic to it. I want to say thank you to you guys. Not necessarily for buying my new nail polish collection, although if you do, I hope you love it and I really appreciate it, but also just for being so kind and supportive during this time of uncertainty for simply Nailogical's face. I've personally been trying to stay positive during this time and not, you know, going to WebMD and looking up when I'm gonna die. And you guys have been really supportive and just putting me in a great mood. And I wanna say thank you. Actually, last week I got an e-card signed by over 400 of you that was so sweet and so nice. Like, what? So thank you guys for all of your love, your support, your kindness, your jokes, your memes. That's what I love the most. That kind of stuff just makes all of this life, all of this world more fun. I also even got a private doctor's appointment with Dr. Mike, so things aren't all that bad. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you love this collection. I hope you have some fun with it. Multichrome or go home. And I'll see y'all later. Bye!